Giuseppe, I am so happy to congratulate you on being our number one top performer.
Awesome. Wow, thank you so much. That's a huge honor. Um, I think maybe the very first year social survey was out there. Um, I think I was number one, but I don't know. I don't think there was that many people using it. And then I fell into the top 25 forever. And so this is quite an honor to be back at number one for 1 year.
Yeah, well, you won by a landslide. You have 394 reviews with a 4.97 rating. So again, really excited for you to be number one, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor.
So I want to ask you a couple questions. Being our
Sure.
number one top performer, can you share what customer experience means to you?
I'll share, I think, why it's important to me.
Yeah.
Mostly, I think, because, at the end of the day, I heard this in a coaching group that I used to be part of, but, we're dealing with their family, their house, and their money. So, besides for that, it's super simple, but those tend to be, pretty stressful situations in their lives. So anything that we can do to make it as seamless as possible will, of course, get a happy client, a happy referral partner. And then in the long run, as your business grows and database grows, that turns into a lot of repeat and referral business. So makes that repeat and referral business a larger part of your business year after year. And that's the best way that I can see how to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And can you share a couple of the strategies that you have employed to deliver a great customer experience?
Sure. So, on our team, I think first, from the very first phone call, speed to lead, right? We want to get back to them as soon as possible. So that's important to us, and we have systems around that. Once we start working on their application, requesting documents, we use Flowify, which is an awesome tool, but everything, we wanted to make it more human. So every time we're requesting something, we're always preceding that email that goes out that's requesting with a phone call, right? Maybe it's an introduction phone call if it's a new team member or a processor, but that way, or just explaining what we're going to be asking for, so they don't just get another email that maybe can come across as confusing. So I think early on, during my very first phone call with a client, or if we're now engaged with a realtor during a transaction, we always like to ask them, what's their preferred method of communication, because it may not be a phone call, it could be a text. It may definitely not be an email. They may say, please don't email me, right? So we want to know that, so that we're communicating with them as efficiently as possible. We do status updates. So, for realtors and borrowers, each Thursday, we give them a quick update on where the transaction is, so that everyone kind of feels like they know what's going on, and they don't have to worry about it, or hopefully don't have to feel like they need to check in with us. A lot of the purchases we're working on are about 2 weeks, so it's not too many status updates on Thursdays, but we'll do them certainly on every Thursday until they close. And then I think the main thing right now, it's so competitive everywhere, is someone on our team is always available on weekends, during normal hours, of course. So, and most of the time we're running numbers for clients, we're running appraisal gap scenarios, and that in turn gives the realtor the confidence, and the buyer the confidence that they're making a good decision. They're motivated, they're educated. So, and then we get Mondays like this one where we get lots of contracts. So that's a great feeling.
Yeah. Well, I think it's interesting. The common theme or thread that I heard through all of this was communication. And so many of us, we've become accustomed to really responsive communication. And of course, with the biggest financial purchase of our lives, we really we have a little bit of extra anxiety around that. So I think it's incredible that you've been able to build that into the team and into your process.
Thank you. Thank you.
So my last question for you is being a top performer and someone who's been around with us for a long time, how has experience.com or formerly Social Survey contributed to your success?
So, I mean, what I do as soon as we get a lot of our new referrals now are instead of calling in, they're emails. And so, when we reply back with our first email to schedule a phone call, it'll already say, hey, learn a little bit about us, right? And we'll have some links to experience.com surveys. And a few other like Zillow surveys, but experience.com by far has the most. And so that's the one at the top. And that helps because people click on it and they're like, wow, like that's a lot of reviews and really good reviews. And maybe if someone's on the fence or they have 3 names they're going to call, they might look at that and kind of decide that we're the right team to help them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that, I mean, you've touched on, I do a lot of research with the next gen home buyer, and, all the things that we talk about all the time. And we've found from the data is that we care about responsiveness. We care about validating our choices online, and we go first to Google and search someone when we get that referral. So you've really hit on all of those things that I think are going to carry you through into as we shift towards a purchase market. And of course, everything is shifting in terms of technology and consumer behavior. So again, congratulations and thank you so much for being a top performer.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for the honor. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.